Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another segment of The MCR. Mac, Thirsty, and me. My name's TJ. In this segment, I read a news article, and I fear it's accurate, involving, and you know what, not knowing exactly when this segment's going to air, I'm going to say this week. August 1st is the date given. It's going to be illegal for stores to sell inexpensive incandescent light bulbs. Either of you two heard about this?
No. I heard about it some time ago, and I think it's aimed at stores such as Dollar Tree or dollar stores or Family Dollar, Dollar General, those kind of stores that sell them cheaper than you would perhaps at Lowe's or Home Depot.
Well, what the government has been wanting to do is they want people to buy LED or those type of light bulbs. They use less energy, but they're more expensive. And honestly, I've bought those type of light bulbs knowing that they're more expensive in an effort to reduce the electric bill. And if they last longer, I kind of hope and reason that, okay, I'm going to pay for it up front with the savings on the backside, hopefully, So I didn't necessarily object to them or, buy them. It's just, here we go again, the Nanny State government dictating what you can and can't buy. And it's just one more thing in the column,
Now, TJ, I agree with what you're saying is, should the government dictate whether I got 98 cents for a incandescent light bulb or $1.65 for an LED? Just like in my overhead light for my ceiling fan, I had one light go out. I had to put in an LED. It's a lot brighter. It's a lot more efficient, and I'm sure it's probably going to cut down on my electric bill. But who is the government to tell me what I should and should not buy? If I want to burn up my own electric bill with incandescent light bulbs, that should be my business.
I think I'll play devil's advocate and present the other side of the argument. I think their argument would be, it's not that simple. It's not just you. You're putting a strain on the grid. At the same time, they tell me to buy an electric car that I got to charge for 8 hours and do all kinds of stuff and put even a greater strain on the grid. But then a 25-watt light bulb. Not only is it a matter of what you should buy or what you can buy, but it's a matter of why are they in the business of the store telling them what they can and can't sell and for what price?
Yeah, exactly.
Would it be okay if they sold the incandescent bulb at $10 a bulb? Which brings me to the question: who just got into the LED bulb business?
Yeah, really.
That's my question for everything now. Who's trying to take that bulb's place, and who's making money off the new bulb? Which, by the way, it'll last for 22 years. If I've had one last for 3 years, I've been lucky.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, a little bit of a history lesson. But when they first come out with the incandescent light bulb, they would last damn near forever. But the powers that be actually got together worldwide and actually said, no, you actually have to produce a light bulb that only lasts X amount of time, because
planned obsolescence. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That was the beginning of planned obsolescence, is right around the turn of the 20th century.
When I was a kid, we'd have an incandescent bulb, and it had been there for 20 years.
Yeah, there's a incandescent light bulb that's been lit in a firehouse. I forget where it's at, and it's been going for almost 100 years.
I've seen that story.
Yeah.
Well, a few months back, they came out. I'll say the rumor came out that the government was going to start cracking down on gas stoves, and there was the initial denials of the Biden administration, but now they're kind of saying, well, if it's an older gas stove, it needs to be replaced with a more modern, efficient one, you know, and it was that, and then just a couple weeks ago we started hearing about water heaters.
Well, I'd like to know, before we make any of these rules, I'd like to know, and I think it should be public knowledge anyway, who in the House and the Senate just bought themselves a bunch of Maytag stock?
Yeah, really. And
every stock they have should be disclosed so we can see the influence in their voting pattern on what stock they own.
Thus we bring up the topic of insider trading.
Yes.
I was just about to say the same thing. You got the Pelosi's that have made billions on stock trades and insider trading. So it goes to asks why and who are making these laws and these recommendations. Because 47 years on this planet, my gas stove has never given me an issue.
Yeah.
What's a secret killer you don't know about?
Just last week, there was a press conference. I forget which reporter did it, but one reporter brought up to Karine Jean-Pierre the whole topic of water heaters, and her response was that it was being exaggerated and it wasn't going to go into effect until 2030. So there's no denial there. And what are you guys complaining about? You got 7 years. And I just
well, here's the thing. If it's so damn dangerous, why are they going to let me live in a house with something so dangerous it needs to be replaced for 7 years?
I was just about to say the same thing.
So, it's and like I said, when we started off with the light bulb, the list is growing of what the nanny state is going to mandate you buy, use, incorporate. I just when will the light go off in someone's head about all this craziness? Pardon the pun.
Well, yeah, I think to use another pun, I think the light's burned out in too many heads in this country.
Well, probably. I just I was compelled to bring this up in this segment because and people say, well, give us examples of the out of control nanny state. Well, here it is.
Oh, you know what? We could do a marathon, a live marathon on the things the nanny state has done.
Yeah. So that's all I got for this segment. Any final thoughts?
No.
Just always ask yourself this question when you see these kind of things: Who just invested in what they want to replace, in the replacement of what they want to replace?
And that's an example of when we accuse Congress of insider trading. That right there's the issue. Right there's how it's done.
We need transparency.
Yeah. So
we need term limits.
Okay. Well, that's a wrap for this one. Thanks, everyone. Catch y'all in our next little rant. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.